So today I'm gonna make 3 simple stir downs that I think are perfect for nightcaps. The first 2 especially are great templates and I use them very often, so make sure you stick around and I'll run through those. But we're gonna begin with the banana boulevardier. Boulevardier, twist on a Negroni, or it's a cousin of a Negroni, I should say. Negroni being gin, Campari, sweet vermouth, and the boulevardier takes out the gin and replaces it with whiskey. Now, I think this is a fantastic template because you can sub out the spirit for a whiskey, a gin, or a mezcal, say, whatever spirit that you like the most, and then halve the Campari, and then add in a little bit of a liqueur or an Amaro or something to add that little bit of a twist to it. So in this case, we're halving the Campari and adding in banana liqueur, but change this over to a coffee liqueur. Mr. Black works really well. I've got a Hawaiian coconut rum. If I changed that over and made a coconut boulevardier, I think that would all, and even if I used the coconut rum with the gin, coconut Negroni, they'd all work really well. So use this as a template, but I'm gonna keep this super simple, and the second drink does call for making it in the glass. And I thought, you know what? If it's a nightcap, this is probably how you're going to make it at home. You're not gonna go grabbing your mixing glass. You're just gonna throw it in a glass over ice and dive into it. That's exactly what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna make all 3 so I can do a tasting side by side. Bourbon whiskey, 1 ounce, 30 ml. I like to use 101, higher proof, Wild Turkey 101, but use something with a little bit more proof. I did try this with Larceny, which I think is either 43 or 45%, and I felt like it just needed a little bit more oomph. Then we have sweet vermouth, Martini and Rossi, 1 ounce, 30 ml. Just make it in the glass, nice and easy. And then Campari, half an ounce, 15 ml. And the cocktails, as I move on, they're going to get simpler and simpler. So first one being 4 ingredients, second one being 3, last cocktail being 2. Banana liqueur. It's like banana, funky, overripe banana kind of notes to it. Half an ounce, 15 ml. That's it, 4 ingredients. Now cocktail number 2 is the MEZCALETTI. The name is derived from the 2 ingredients, mezcal and Meletti. And again, this is a great template. I use this all the time. A 50-50 split of a spirit of your choice and an Amaro of your choice. So you can sub it out, like you could do mezcal and Montenegro. You could do mezcal and Ramazzotti, whiskey and Ramazzotti. That's the template that I use a lot of the time when I'm just having a nightcap. I just 50-50, split it, add a little bit of bitters. Super simple, and that's exactly what we're gonna do today. So 1 ounce, 30 ml of mezcal. Don't know if I mentioned, this one was created by Richard Picardo. So he's of Milk and Honey alumni. He's opened Dutch Kills, Fresh Kills bar. He owns about 4 bars, I think. And we've got Meletti, 1 ounce, 30 ml, and 2 dashes of orange bitters. This is Peter Patrician's bitters. Thank you, Peter. As I said, this one specifically calls for stirring it down just gently over ice, so hence why I'm doing it for all 3. And cocktail number 3, the Milano-TORINO. Name is inspired by the ingredients that go into the glass, Campari from Milan and sweet vermouth from Turin. So 1 ounce, 30 ml, and no doubt this drink would have been made in the glass back in the day anyway, so. Of course you can use any sweet vermouth that you prefer. This just happens to be the one vermouth that I have in the fridge. There we go, 3 cocktails ready to go. Adding a large cube. Use small cubes if you like. To be honest, I'll probably stir the Milano-TORINO a little bit less because they're 2 low ABV ingredients, whereas the other one's got a little more proof to it. And for garnishes, the banana boulevardier, twist of orange. Oh my God, I'm butchering that. And then we have the MEZCALETTI, express the lemon oils, add the twist inside the glass, and the Milano-Torino, just a slice of orange. So these are 3 good examples of the style of drink that I would like to have as a nightcap. Not too over the top with the ABV, a little bit of a lower proof, often mixed with either something a little bit sweet or a bittersweet liqueur and Amaro. So let's start off with the banana boulevardier. Like, super simple riff on a boulevardier, but you've got those, the warmth from the bourbon, and then you've got that soft kind of banana note, a little bit sweet, but it's only half an ounce, so it's still bittersweet. It's not too sugary. And definitely much better with the higher proof bourbon. On to cocktail number 2, the MEZCALETTI. And if you do try this and enjoy it, I highly recommend doing the M&M, which is the Mezcal Montenegro. That is brilliant. That is the first time I've tried this. Absolutely love it. You get the smokiness from the mezcal, and the Meletti has like strong cola-like notes on the nose, but when you taste it, it's actually quite chocolatey. And this is delicious. This is really good. The mezcal, obviously that's going to stand out the most. It is pretty punchy. You might prefer to stir this down a little bit more, a little bit more dilution, but I mean, it's going to evolve over time. And then we've got the Milano-Torino, which is the lowest ABV of them all. Nice and simple, Campari and sweet vermouth. A little sip. Just cleanse my palate between them. And that's bittersweet, but it's a lot brighter, a lot lighter. Yeah, that's really light. I think I'd prefer to stick to one of these two. Nothing wrong with it. It's just very different. These pack a little bit more punch. They're a bit more warming. I'd love to hear in the comments below what your preferred nightcap is. And if you did enjoy these drinks, I've got more simple drinks right here. See you next Wednesday.